Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into this video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing this 8 gel polish set from Susie, and let's just get right into it. So when you first open up the box, it comes with the little thank you note and everything that you always see when you get a new gel polish set. It comes with the instruction manual. It tells you how to properly prep your nails. So under all the cards and instructions, I did notice they included a little ring in here. I thought that was so sweet and so thoughtful of them to include a ring. So this is how the ring looks. The ring is like a little leaf, and it actually fits so good on my nail. I couldn't get it to like fit down like how the regular rings, so I will be wearing this as a little the half style rings. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but yeah, those types of rings. So I thought that was very thoughtful of them, and I'm just going to get into the gel polishes. So this kit is called the Bloody Mary gel polish series from Susie, and I'm just going to show you guys all the colors, the consistency. The bottles of these are 5 milliliters. The consistency of Susie gel polishes are always super nice. The coverage is amazing. You only need one coat, and I just absolutely love it. So this kit also comes with a top coat. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the base coat, but the fact that it came with the top coat, I feel like that was very nice as well. And here is the look of the top coat. So I'm going to swatch all of these colors very quickly. So for this last glitter, I did go over it with the second coat just because these glitters are very chunky. It was kind of hard for these glitters to stay in place, so I just kind of patted that onto the nail. I added a second coat, curing 30 seconds in between, and then I cured that one as well. And this is how all of the colors look. All of these colors are very gorgeous to me. It does come with a bunch of reds and oranges. The 4th and the 6th color actually look very similar. I love that orange color. The second one, that one is very pretty. The glitters are very nice. And as always, I do have to mention that I do have a coupon code which will save you 12% off your orders, and that is Key12. I will make sure I link it as always in the description box. So to get into my nail set, I did went ahead and take a base coat from one of the other Susie gel polish kits that I recently reviewed, and I will link that one down below if you are interested. But I wanted the brands to match, so I'm just using their base coat. And once I cured that for 60 seconds, I am using the Enailcoutoure Extreme Square full cover nail tips, and I tried to apply them with the press method, but since the apex of these full cover nail tips are super high, I was kind of having trouble getting the gel and my natural nail to actually meet, so it wasn't sticking how I wanted it to. And then I also tried to use my KDS nail glue. You see it laying in the background. Nothing was working, so I eventually took my clear Gershion polygel that I recently reviewed as well, and I used that to take up some of the extra space inside the nail tip, and this worked perfectly. I know I have seen some people say that they use polygel to apply their nail tips, and I just never really got around to trying it. And since this video, I will be applying my nail tips with this clear Gershion polygel because it works super good. Like, it just stayed in place so well. I will actually show you on my pointer finger when I get to that one. I will show you how well it just stays in place. You want to make sure that you wipe around the cuticle area, and like you just put a little bit inside the nail, and there's like this certain method that I do. I place the nail like right in the center first and then slowly push it back towards the cuticle so that the polygel is not spilling everywhere, and then I add pressure towards the tip, and that's just how I get that perfect application. So for my middle finger, I do have a crooked middle finger, so it kind of took me a little bit longer to get this one. So I just kind of flipped my hand to make sure that all of the nails were lining up straight. I'm going to show you an example of what I meant when I said this nail doesn't move with this polygel. Once I apply the nail tip, I'm just going to make sure that it is straight, and I'm going to shake my finger just to see like movement doesn't really get this nail sliding everywhere. It just stays right there in place. And if I had gel on my nail, I probably couldn't even like remove my hand from it. I probably just had to cure it very, very fast. And after moving it, I didn't even like straighten it up. I just went ahead and cured it because it was exactly how I placed it. So I'm just going to move on to the thumb, and then I will get into the rest of the nail set. So I went ahead and cured those for another 30 seconds just to make sure they were fully cured. And now I'm going to go in with my nail set. This kit had a bunch of reds, oranges, and yellows, and I couldn't really think of anything to like include all of these colors. I didn't want the nail set to come out tacky either, so I didn't really force myself to try to use all of the colors. I took this white color, which is 1010 from another Melanie Susie gel polish kit, and I will make sure I link it. I think I said that like 3 times, but just check the description box. I did take a white, and I'm going over my pinky and thumb. Once I had that white cured, I'm taking this red color 551 from the Bloody Mary kit that I've just showed in the beginning of the video, and I'm putting some onto my palette. I'm taking my line brush that I got from Amazon. I will link these as well, and I'm going to attempt to do a V French tip for these nails, and I'm just starting from the sidewalls. I'm just drawing a line from the sidewall to the center of the nail. From where I wanted to start and finish, I will go in later and perfect those lines, and then I will just fill in the rest of the red color. And I'm also going to do this for the thumb too. So after a whole lot of cleaning up, going in back in to perfect the line, this is how the nail looks, and honestly I was happy with it. The lines are straight enough for the most part, and I'm going to repeat that on my thumb. So moving on to my next nail, for my middle finger, I'm going to be doing a marble, and I know there's plenty other ways to do marbles, but this is just the method that I decided to go with. So I'm starting with the white, and I'm just putting blobs randomly on the nail. Then I'm also going to do the same thing with the red, and then once I get these blobs where I want them to, I'm going to take a dotting tool and just kind of swirl these colors around until the entire nail is covered. And I do like to wipe the sides just because there's a lot of gel polish kind of flowing down. I wipe the sides so that it doesn't take away from the shape. And once I get that how I want, I'm just going to cure that in the nail light and then move on to my next nail. So for my ring finger, I'm going in with this solid red color, painting the entire nail. And I won't be curing this because I will be adding some caviar beads to it. The caviar beads I got from AliExpress or Amazon, I'm not sure. I will link that as well. Before I add the caviar beads, I'm just making sure that I wipe up any gel polish that got into my skin. And I'm just going to be pouring on some of those caviar beads onto that wet gel polish, and then I'm just going to cure that in place. Now moving on to my last nail, which is my pointer finger. I'm going in with the white color and I'm doing a solid nail. I didn't know what I was going to do for this nail. I was actually just going to repeat one of the other designs. But since I didn't have enough white in the set, I wanted to do a full white nail. And on top, I'm going to do a swirly rhinestone design. You will see when I get to that point. But I do have some nail rhinestone glue. I actually got this from Emma Cart, Your Nail Lab monthly subscription box. I did not expect this. I didn't order this online. It just showed up and like it was just so sweet of them. So I will be doing a video on what comes in those. So let me know down below if you are interested in seeing that. I will show what comes in the July box. But yeah, I'm taking the nail rhinestone glue and I'm putting a dot right at the tip of the French tip nails, and I'm putting one of the red rhinestones right there. And I just love this squeeze bottle because like you don't have to like dip it out of a jar, or like it doesn't come out too much. It's a tiny little squeeze hole where you just put the exact amount where you want it to be, and it doesn't like run everywhere. So I just absolutely love this, and I actually been wanting this for a very long time. I had thought about buying this, but I just never got around to it, and I'm so happy they included this. And now that I have some, so for my index, I just put a little swirly design on my pointer finger, and I'm just adding rhinestones to that. Once I get that cured, I'm gonna go in with the next step. My sister actually helped me with this pointer finger design, and I absolutely loved it. That's actually might be my favorite nail, but this is how the nails are looking so far. So next I'm just gonna go in with the top coat and put a thin layer over my marble nail because I will be applying a kawaii charm. So I'm just gonna go over with the top coat first so that I don't have to try to get around that big charm later, and it just makes it so much more easier. So I'm going to cure that in the nail light, and then I'm taking some of this Gershion clear polygel to adhere the charm. So I'm just taking some on my nail spatula, placing it where I want, and then I'm just going to put the kawaii nail charm, and then I'm going to cure that into place. And after placing that and curing it, this is how it looks. It just looks so pretty. So now it's time to go in with the top coat. I'm going to add a thin layer of top coat, add my cuticle oil, and I will be done. I will show you guys the final results. Once I added all of the final touches, added my cuticle oil, this is how my nails turned out, and honestly I just love them so much. They came out super nice, very girly. I love that kawaii charm, and I love how each nail is different besides the thumb and the pinky obviously, but those two nails tie in the design. And also I love how this set is so simple, but like it just come out to be so pretty. Like it just looks like I put so much work in this, but it actually took me no more than 30 minutes to do this nail set, and honestly I just love it so much. The colors in this kit were so gorgeous. I'll make sure I link it down below. Comment down below what you guys think of this nail set, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.